Let's jump into story number 2. Trump to sign order creating Olympics task force ahead of the 2028 games. And if we look, so President Donald Trump will sign an executive order to create a White House Olympics task force for the summer 2028 Summer Olympic Games, according to administration officials. The timing on this is really, really suspicious, because what happens in the fall of 2028? Well, that's supposed to be when the election is to get Trump out of office. And if you look at where the 2028 Olympics are taking place in Los Angeles, just a lot of things, man, a lot of really weird things. But our bias distribution has 52% of the reporting coming from the left, 22% coming from the center, and 26% coming from the right. I always sort my stories on my Ground News Agitator by factuality. You can come over here and sort by many different ways. You can sort by alphabetically, you can sort by bias, you can sort by location. I like to know who's giving the most factual reporting on a subject. So my story is from The Hollywood Reporter. So if we scroll down, you can see it's actually in the top 4 of the top factuality. It's a left-leaning outlet with very high factuality. So we'll go ahead and get over here into the article and see what The Hollywood Reporter has to say about it. And The Hollywood Reporter's in Los Angeles, so they probably have a good idea of what they're talking about. Donald Trump is readying an executive order that could set the White House on another collision course with Los Angeles officials. The president is set to announce a task force for the 2028 Olympic Games in Los Angeles, with himself on top of the podium. The White House has scheduled an Oval Office meeting tomorrow with a section of athletes and members of the U.S. Olympics and Paralympics Committee to reveal the news, sources confirm. This includes having Trump having Trump in charge of the efforts. White House sent a statement from the White House Press Secretary Caroline Leavitt confirming the news on Monday afternoon, shortly after The Hollywood Reporter published. During his first term, President Trump was instrumental in securing America's bid to host the 2028 Summer Olympics in Los Angeles, she said. The president considers it a great honor to oversee the global sporting spectacle in his second term. Sports is one of President Trump's greatest passions, and his athletic expertise, combined with his unmatched hospitality experience, will make these Olympic events the most exciting and memorable in history. Oh my God. Oh my God. Well, now we have 2028 Olympics to add to the list of things that we need to worry about Trump and his intestine hands touching. Added Casey Wasserman, chairperson and president of LA28, in a statement, on behalf of LA28, I want to express our deepest appreciation to President Trump and his administration for their leadership and unwavering support as we prepare to deliver the largest and most ambitious Olympic and Paralympic Games ever hosted in the United States. Since we secured this historic opportunity in 2017, President Trump has consistently recognized the magnitude of our responsibility in welcoming the world to Los Angeles. The creation of this task force marks an important step forward in our planning efforts and reflects our shared commitment to delivering not just the biggest but greatest games the world has ever seen in the summer of 2028. While it's certainly not unusual for the federal government to form an Olympic task force, such efforts tend to be run by law enforcement departments which provide public safety and security support. The FBI, Department of Homeland Security, and the U.S. Secret Service are already announced as involved in LA28, as is the norm when the Olympics are held stateside. Alternately, such government initiatives tend to be centered around securing Olympic bids or providing logistics. This new effort is said to be an intergovernmental task force that will include several departments, including law enforcement. But Trump getting hands-on with the project could exacerbate the fractured relationship between the Trump administration and state and local leadership, a relationship which boiled over in June due to immigration raids in the city, with officials ranging from California Governor Gavin Newsom and LA Mayor Karen Bass entering into a war of words with the president. Since then, anti-ICE protests and even some in the media have urged officials to cancel the Olympics outright due to the raids. Oh my gosh. That's kind of extreme. Last week, a San Francisco Chronicle columnist argued, hosting an Olympics Games requires us to work together with a lawless U.S. regime and its rights-violating security apparatus as it openly wages war against our city and state. I mean, I don't know how much arguing I can do with that. Yet Trump has a long history of supporting LA28. In 2020, during his first term, Trump declared, from the day I took office, I've done everything in my power to make sure that LA achieved the winning bid. Why not New York? I thought you loved New York. Excuse me. And boasted about the games and revenue the games would bring to the city. The same month, Trump met with Wasserman at Mar-a-Lago and reaffirmed his unwavering commitment to make sure the games were the greatest. In June, Trump ordered a travel ban on 12 countries, yet provided exemptions to Olympic athletes, their coaches, and relatives. Trump has also exerted pressure on the games. In January, Trump signed an executive order banning transgender athletes from women's sports and successfully pushed International Olympics Committee to change its rules for LA 28 to comply with the order. During the first Olympic press conference 5 years ago, Trump said to Wasserman, a bit ironically as it turns out, "I hope you remember me in 2028. At least give me a seat, okay?" Yeah, now he's going to make sure that he has the best seat in the House. So this totally not dystopian news at all, tubes. Hey, thanks for checking out this video from Nightly News this morning. If you wouldn't mind, subscribe and turn on notifications so you never miss a video or when we go live on Tuesdays and Fridays.